a bunch of work early on looking at various different types of weapons we could add to the sandbox. It's hard to find a new role that fits into that without breaking anything, but we throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks. And we found that the glaive was sticky.
Yes, it was. It is a projectile weapon, and
The
it is a
glaive is
shield,
sticky,
and
dog.
it's a melee weapon all at the same time.
Yo, pause. Hello? Yo, you there? Yo, why is the glaive sticky? Huh? What we sticking to? Huh? This is some, you know what? I'm liking this already. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. All right, back to the show.
Just
Ooh, it's gonna be
destroy
sticky.
stuff. That's really satisfying.
Yeah, it's a whole cocktail of absurdity.
You just say cocktail? Yo, we having drinks? Ooh.
Adding anything new to a sandbox, it's never not going to be difficult.
It's kind of amazing to think how many development hours went into this.
Holy crap.
A designer dedicated just to the glaive for almost a year, and think how many development.
Yo, look at all this coding, dude. Wow. Okay, I started like just learning Python coding and all that stuff. This is crazy. This is like next level.
Hours went into this. A designer dedicated just to the glaive for almost a year, like 6 months animated time, a ton of engineering support.
And it's so different than we thought it was going to be from the outset.
Yeah. The amount of iteration that went into this resulted in something I think is really special.
When we first started running playtests with it, they were way too strong. And that's a good thing.
This is hella cool. This is the first time, I think, from even me playing this game, that Bungie is showing us stuff like this. Like they're coding their back networks, like how this is gonna look in the game, the actual hitbox for the weapon. This is phenomenal.
They were way too strong. And that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
You need to know how it's going to break things in addition to how it's working. And one of the best ways to do that is to send a whole bunch of people into a big map and go, hey, try and kill each other in the most ridiculous, absurd ways you possibly can.
Like, look at this.
Yo, this thing has combos. What?
If nobody is being an insufferable little trash goblin.
It's my kind of play style. I like getting into the face.
It's a thing that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. The importance of breaking whatever it is you're working on in order to make sure that it's functional and that we can ship it in a healthy way.
It's very fun. I like meleeing.
Wait, did they say breaking? Yo, hello, Destiny community out there? Yo, we need to break that when it comes out. Like, you know how we break to less all the time? Yeah, let's do that to this, all right? All right, let's get back to it. You ready? All right, cool. We gonna break it.
That fast.
We had a bunch of folks playing through using the glaive and listening to them come out of that playtest and be like, wow, I felt like a badass. We knew that we were going in the right direction at that point.
Up to this point, our primary
Bro, I love the animation on this.
weapon archetype has been swords. We pull the camera out in third person because a lot of time, you know, you're taking these really big swings that are going to hit things that would be outside your field of view if you were in first person. The glaive is a much
I'm
more
gonna love
focused,
using the
much more
glaive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
thing. I mean, it's a pole arm. You're holding it. It is very clearly pointing in a direction. So we wanted to keep that experience in first person.
Yeah. Wait. Time out.
I think would have been lost immediately.
Wait, did I just see what I... Yo. Do you see the thing behind this guy? Is that a sword? What is this? That looks like... Bro, is that like another glaive? Is that like a heavy glaive? Or is that a kinetic? Maybe the glaives... Maybe we're going to have kinetic glaives and energy glaives, right? Right? So... It seems like the glaives are going to be in two different spots. Dude, that looks crazy, man. That looks crazy. I'm loving this joint. I'm not going to lie to you.
Clearly pointing in a direction. So we wanted to keep that experience in first person. It has an immediacy that I think would have been lost if we were exclusively in third person.
We had an idea of what we wanted it to be.
The glaive as a melee weapon is going to be nasty.
After a year, seeing
especially
it,
as a titan with Synthoceps,
right? But it's not. It's something completely
or
new
a warlock with Winter's Guile.
One of the things that I think is so exciting about the glaive is it's the kind of weapon you can only find in a Bungie game. It doesn't exist outside of the Destiny universe. It's this thing that someone said, okay, we love the high fantasy influences and we love sci-fi. Let's mold those two things together in this thing that's like part lance, part fusion rifle, part shield. And it comes together to create this experience that you can only find in Destiny.
Oh no, let's go
Mold
back
those two
real quick.
things
Let's go
together.
back.
Doesn't exist outside of the Bungie game. Doesn't exist outside of the Destiny universe. It's this thing that someone said, okay, we love the high fantasy influences.
I just saw
and we
something, but I
We
can't
could
go
get
back.
there and
Okay, hear me out. Right? I don't even know what this sign is right here. But the glaive is void. And normally if you're using osmosis on a weapon, right, if you switch it goes off. Does that mean that we're gonna have kinetics with void? This is weird. Cause I see what that looks like colony. So there's 3 void things here.
after a year, seeing it, it's like, oh, of course we made that. That's what we're aiming at the whole time, right? But it's not. It's something completely new and completely unique.
One of the things that I think is so exciting about the Glaive is it's the kind of weapon you can only find in a Bungie game. It doesn't exist outside of the Destiny.
Yeah, that was an arc subclass, so it can't be
It's
osmosis.
this thing that someone said, okay, we love the high fantasy influences and we love sci-fi. Let's mold those two things together in this thing that's like part
Bungie allowing us to like have
part
like
fusion rifle, part shield,
energy stuff in the
and
kinetic
it comes
again.
together to create this experience that you can only find in Destiny.
This thing is awesome. A sword, a gun, and a shield all at once. It's just something we're really excited for. I can't wait for players to get their hands on the Glaive.
Okay. All right. If you're watching this video, I think that the exotic glaives are going into the kinetic slot, but they're gonna have burns, right? Like, I think that was a warlock because what is it? No, that was a titan because the titan has a void glaive, the hunter has an arc one, the warlock has a solar one. So I'm guessing that the exotic glaives are going to be in a kinetic slot. That's why I saw a void burn at the beginning. That had to be a titan because look, the super is a titan and he has double blinding. This is definitely a titan because he has a barricade here. Yes, so the titan has the void glaive. So the exotic glaives are going to be kinetic. Nice. Because then you can run an energy and then you're heavy. That makes complete sense. Okay, that makes complete sense. That's cool, though. That means that we can basically have all burns covered, you know, depending on, like, what class you're running. But you can literally have all burns covered. Dude, I'm excited to see, the glaives in action. I just wonder if the melee aspect of it is going to work with melee exotics. I don't know. But you know what? Let me know what you thought about this. If you already watched it, if you have a comment, anything, definitely leave it because I love reading comments and like interacting with people. And that's it. Make sure to leave a like. If you can hit the subscribe, we're getting close to 23,000.
Oh, snap. We got a
And
resub.
we also got a resub on the Twitch platform.
I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back in.
If you do not know, I do stream live on Twitch every day. I'm currently I'm in the Lost Ark. But as soon as February 22nd comes around, we are going to be diving a lot into Destiny. So hopefully you guys can join me on that journey. We're going to be on front page on that day too. But besides that, yeah, deuces. See you on the other side, Guardians. Know what I'm saying? Aha.